The ultimate goal of all technology is simple: to make a perfect decision. And that is the magic of the algorithm. Hi guys. Welcome to another episode of The Wonders. You ever wonder why the alarm on your phone chimes at exactly 6 a.m.? It chose this time for you. It learned from your past behavior that this is the latest you can wake up and still make your first meeting. As you scroll through the newsfeed on your phone, you see stories about a local election, a friend's new pet, and an ad for running shoes that seem perfect for you. You decide to drive to a different coffee shop today. The map on your phone instantly calculates the fastest route, avoiding a traffic jam you didn't even know existed. Every one of these moments is guided by a set of instructions working behind the screen. These instructions are algorithms, and they are shaping your day before you've even had your first sip of coffee. An algorithm is simply a set of rules used to solve a problem. Think of it as a recipe. Follow steps, get a predictable result. The idea of an algorithm is not new. In fact, it is ancient. Babylon, Greece. They developed step-by-step methods to solve problems. Euclid's algorithm for the greatest common divisor is one of the oldest and most famous. Complex problems can be broken into repeatable steps. In the 20th century, modern computing turned this idea into machinery. Visionaries like Alan Turing imagined machines that follow any logical instructions. Early algorithms were programmed by hand, slow, but revealing immense potential. Then microchips made computers smaller, cheaper, more powerful. The internet connected machines into a global network and created an ocean of data. Algorithms became essential: organizing, searching, sorting, recommending, connecting. From ancient formulas to the device in your hand, we use logical steps to create order from chaos. The most common algorithm you use is behind a search engine. Type a question, and it sifts through trillions of pages to find the most relevant, in a fraction of a second. It doesn't just match words, it tries to understand your intent. It weighs authority, links, freshness, your location, and history. A complex recipe with hundreds of ingredients, ranking pages to deliver useful, trustworthy results fast. But this isn't neutral. The algorithm must choose which factors to prioritize: authority or novelty, speed or depth. Those choices shape what we see. If a site doesn't fit the criteria, it can become virtually invisible. Small ranking changes can elevate ideas, impact businesses, and influence public opinion. Searching is a deep interaction with a system that constantly judges relevance on our behalf. Understanding this helps us be more critical consumers of search results. So, stay curious. After search, recommendation algorithms are the ones you meet most. They suggest what to watch, what to hear, what to buy. They analyze your history, genres, actors, time of day, and compare you to millions of others. Then they recommend what similar viewers enjoyed. Every click teaches the system, reinforcing its beliefs and tightening personalization. This is helpful until it becomes a filter bubble that limits new ideas and genres. Your preferences get mirrored back, narrowing your worldview over time. The system isn't malicious. It is maximizing engagement, as instructed. Side effect: a subtle shaping of our cultural and intellectual lives, one recommendation at a time. Worth keeping in mind. Beyond your screen, algorithms run the physical world, especially logistics. Place an order and a chain of algorithms activates. Warehouse choice, box size, driver route. They minimize fuel and travel time to make next-day delivery possible. In finance, algorithms transformed markets. High-frequency trading executes orders in milliseconds, exploiting tiny price differences. They read data, news, sentiment, to predict moves humans can't react to in time. Markets became efficient and also more volatile. These systems optimize a goal obsessively. Efficiency unlocked huge productivity and convenience, but a single-minded goal can punish workers or amplify market shocks. Algorithms have no conscience. They do what they're told, at scale and speed. Unless we program values, they won't consider them. An algorithm isn't human. It has no common sense, only the objective we set. Maximize engagement, and it learns to boost content that keeps people scrolling. Outrage and emotion work, not because they're true, but because they drive clicks. Tell a literal assistant to get you to the airport fastest, and you might end up breaking laws. It optimized one variable, speed, ignoring safety and rules you never specified. A hiring model told to mirror top performers can perpetuate old patterns, not by malice, but by a narrow definition of success. Often the flaw isn't in code, it's in the goal. So ask, what is this system optimizing? Truth or clicks? Fairness or pure default rates? The objective is everything. It guides behavior and the impact on our world. Even with good intentions, algorithms can produce unfair outcomes. They learn from historical data. If the data is biased, the model learns the bias. Train on unfair lending and the system associates certain groups with higher risk. The machine isn't making moral judgments, it's finding patterns. A simple rule, height over 6 feet, can miss exceptional players. Hiring models can learn to downgrade certain names or zip codes. Face recognition trained on lighter skin performs worse on darker skin. Poor training, not intent. Data isn't a perfect mirror of reality. It's a record of our flawed past. If we don't correct it, we encode old prejudices into powerful new systems. Biased decisions generate biased data, which trains the next model. Bias compounds. That's why algorithmic bias is hard and urgent to fix. Because algorithms have powerful side effects, we can't let them run without oversight. Fully automated decisions about jobs, loans, or parole are dangerous. Algorithms are tools, and powerful tools need rules and accountability. We need governance, clear policies, audits, responsibility. Humans must understand, question, and override when necessary. Transparency matters. Look inside the black box. For critical decisions, we need to know how a conclusion was reached. Explainability enables appeals and fixes wrong data or logic. Independent experts should test systems for disparate impact. The goal isn't to ditch algorithms, but to surround them with human values and keep people in charge. It can feel overwhelming, but you have power. Start with settings. See what's collected. Delete what you can. Limit ad tracking. Remember, convenience isn't free. You pay with data. Small actions make profiles less precise and influence less powerful. Ask questions. When you don't understand a decision, request an explanation. Support organizations that are open about data and algorithms. Share what you learn. Awareness spreads. Back stronger privacy, fairness, and transparency rules. The algorithmic age is here. The solution isn't rejection, it's wise engagement. Demand systems that serve human values, not just profit or engagement. Ask the right questions. Check your settings. Support fair rules. Keep algorithms as useful servants, not unaccountable masters. The future starts with small, conscious choices today. Thanks for watching. Please join us in our next episode.